Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your June 2025 reading. I'm Corinne from Sacred Star Tarot, and in this reading we're going to find out what Spirit wants you to know through the month of June, and also what you can expect, what energies you'll be working with throughout the month. So June, we're entering Gemini season, which will be bringing in new ideas, lightness, curiosity. You might find the urge or the draw to socialize or network. So they're the kind of themes that can be coming up around Gemini. And of course, we have the full moon in Sagittarius on the 11th of the month. And then we have the new moon in Cancer on the 25th. So they're going to, bring a couple of shifts throughout the month that we'll talk about in your reading as well. Now, Capricorn, I have been meditating on your energy this morning, and there's a couple of really interesting themes that are coming up for you this month, and it's beautiful actually, but you're starting the month, or your oracle for the month is the magnolia. Now, this is a theme I think across the board. It's come up so many times in my readings, the flower magnolia. And the words are dignity and self-reflection. And I think from your reading that this month, you're going to have a lot of themes around really looking at your self-image, your reflection. So how you see yourself and how then you are perceived in your world. And, that can be just a beautiful energy, really shift in the way that you see yourself, the way that the world sees you, which will then change a lot in your physical world as well. And you had the fairy message that it says shine from within. And it's the same theme that I see, Capricorn, is that, the ways this month you'll be looking at yourself in a new light. That's probably the words. Looking at yourself in a new light, because how you see yourself will then be reflected by the mirrors in your world. So that's where it makes all the difference. And it's very gentle energy, which is lovely. I can feel that gentleness, which is beautiful. And then Capricorn, so coming into the month of June, you'll be sitting right in your power. So this is your signifier card actually for the whole month, the Queen of Pentacles. And I think, because of the work that maybe you've done, but you're sitting really strong in your Queen of Pentacles. Now, with the Queen of Pentacles, you can see that little rabbit, and what that tells me that, that's the nervous energy. And often we can have that nervous kind of stressed energy around, but she's not focusing on the nervous energy, she's focusing on her pentacle. So this is, a reminder for the month that it'll be really, really helpful to just focus on what you're trying to create. The great thing about the Queen is that she allows that nervous energy to be there, but she still works on what she's working on. And, she's the Queen of abundance and also self-worth. And that's where I think this self-reflection theme is coming in for you. She sits on her throne, she knows her value and worth, and because she knows her value and worth, she's then able to attract it into her world. Now, then, beginning the month, you're in the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Cups, which is wonderful. What that tells me, Capricorn, is that you're moving forward with something, or the message is definitely to move forward. The Eight of Wands is the fast-acting energy. It's really telling you that now's not the time to delay your plans. Keep moving forward with what you're doing, because when it's with the Queen of Cups, it's telling me that what you're doing is really aligned. You love what you're doing. The Queen of Cups is emotionally invested. And if you're emotionally invested, keep moving what you're doing forward. And then you have the Devil, in reverse with the star card. And I love this combination. This is telling me, because the devil is all of the blocks that you've had in the past. You know, the devil energy can be your habits, you know, the eating the foods that make you feel unwell or tired, or, you know, it can be alcohol, it could be drugs, but mostly it's the beliefs that you are disempowered, that you are not powerful, that you are not good enough. And with that devil energy in reverse, you're breaking the chains. So where the devil energy might have controlled you before and kept you feeling less than, insignificant and small, you're breaking free, you're loosening the chains. The thoughts and beliefs might still be there, but you're seeing the illusion of it, which is wonderful because it's with the star. So Capricorn, your star is winning. That's your higher self, that's following your North Star, it's being aligned with your passion, and that is winning over the devil energy. So your faith is winning over your fears, which is quite an inner, it's a very big inner transformation, which I'm so thrilled to see in June. And then you have, heading towards the end of the month, the Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles in reverse with the Seven of Cups. And with this, what I'm getting is you're starting to understand that your projections on your reality aren't the truth of the situation. And maybe, you know, this is the other reminder that Spirit has for you, that to manifest what you want, it's really about focusing your attention on the outcome you want, and also letting go of the attachment. So it's really hard, isn't it, when, you know, these cards come up when we really, really want something, and we can get disappointed when we get setbacks. But if we have a looser attachment on it, the cards are saying that you'll be more successful, sitting more in your Queen of Pentacles, knowing that you can create whatever you want in your life. Keep moving forward with it, but don't get stuck in the illusion or trapped thinking, I have to control it. You know, I have to control it, or I have to have a specific outcome. Now let's have a look at, now let's go deeper. Let's go deeper. I want to clarify your reading. And I'm just going to take a deep breath and let's just clear the energy so that we can call upon Spirit and your guides, the archangels, the divine, to clarify this reading for Capricorn for the month of June. And the words that I'm getting, Capricorn, for you is success. So I think, you know, whatever you're working on is leading to your success and abundance, whatever that is for you. And it's interesting because when, you know, throughout the readings for the last couple of months, there's really big themes for all of us about getting on our paths, finding what we're here to do, changing direction, taking leaps of faith. And that's what I can see in your card. But so much of this transformation, Capricorn, is happening by you looking at your reflection differently, how you see yourself and you perceive yourself. Then you have the Chariot. Beautiful. Now, if you need confirmation, Capricorn, that you're on the right track, this is it. And I think your reading is saying that don't doubt your abilities, don't doubt who you are, don't doubt the path you're on, because, you know, this is saying he has the moon, the stars in the canopy, he's aligned to his spirit, and he's taking a new path. So if you've started a new path, you're on the right one, because This isn't the old path. This is not doing what you've done before. This is doing something different. If you haven't found it, this is the card to go searching for it. So this reading is suggesting that if you haven't started a new path, what you're doing is not your soul's purpose. It's actually a calling to find your path, find what you're here to do, what sparks you, or you're on the right path. Now, he's wonderful because it's also a reminder that there's mysteries, there's so much that we don't know, but he's willing to leave his comfort zone, he's willing to leave what he knows, and that's the same message for you for the month, that the adventure following your soul path is unknown. We don't know where it's going to end up, but it's the calling to do it anyway, and that's what I'm getting. Now, what you might not be seeing after the month is that there's a new opportunity coming in, which is amazing. I think the new opportunity is probably to do with what you're already doing, but let's find out a little bit more. Well, okay, that was quick. Wow, Capricorn, you've got so many major arcanas in your reading. That's telling me that there's a big inner transformation happening for you this month. You have the Temperance card, and this is about renewal. And what I'm getting from this card is it's a renewal of your identity. You know, again, your self-reflection, how you see yourself. So throughout the month, if that's what you've already been working on, you know, changing how you see yourself, how the world sees you, keep going with it. It will be a bit of a process. It'll be a process. But this really indicates like part of that change of identity, we have to clear out the old, you know, clear out the beliefs, the ideas, the old patterns and programs of who you thought you were to become who you're meant to be. And that's what's happening with the Temperance, so that you can really follow your heart, follow your path in beautiful, beautiful ways. So can we get a bit more clarity for Capricorn for the month? Oops. Great. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, so you have the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands is a new spark and a new idea. So if you have a new, idea that comes up throughout the month, it might be worth following it. Keep the mind open to new ideas and possibilities. And then you have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is where we've been through a lot of battles and, he's a bit battle worn. But what I'm getting from this is actually it's not the meaning of the card. It's if you need to rest a little bit, don't wear yourself out, actually, is the message for the month. So with the Eight of Wands energy, you might be moving really quickly on a project, but this is just a reminder of not wearing yourself out. You'll get to your end goal and you'll achieve a lot, but don't wear yourself out. That's the message. Okay. Now let's go to the moon to get a message from the moon. Oh, that was quick. Wow. All right. The energy is gaining momentum. And that's what I'm saying is that, the Queen of Wands is the patience card as well with what you're creating. So having patience with yourself, having patience with the project, but know that it's gaining momentum. Sometimes with the Pentacles, it's a little bit slow, but even if it's slow, know that, that it doesn't matter. It's still getting to your goal. So it's gaining momentum. And new moon, a new start is coming. That's so cool. I love that energy. Now, the new moon is on the 25th in Cancer. So maybe that new start of a wish fulfillment, because there's been a really big theme of wish fulfillments for the month of June. And I'm getting, when I'm tuning into that energy, it's actually the wish fulfillment. So whatever you've been wishing for might come around that new moon. But if it's not specifically a thing, it's like, this is your wish fulfillment. You're in it. You're working on it. The blocks and barriers, the devil energy is loosening its chains on you, which is great. And that's allowing you to really move forward. So this is just the reminder and the confirmation to keep going. What you're doing is aligned to your spirit. Choosing faith over fear. Empowerment over disempowerment. Knowing you can do it over doubt. Constantly going through that process. Because you're a magnificent being. You can create whatever you want. And from your cards, either you're on the path or you're about to get on it. And it's looking so strong and positive, a really big wish fulfillment. And part of that process, Capricorn, will be changing your identity, how you perceive yourself. And then your mirrors will reflect the same. Lovely. Now, let's get a spirit animal for you for the month of June. Oh, there we go. Wow. Okay. We have frog and prosperity, which is amazing, and infinite possibilities and unicorns. Don't you love the synchronicity with the messages and the cards? And just take a look at that unicorn, with infinite possibilities. So that's a reminder for the month, Capricorn, that prosperity is available to you. Embrace the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. This is a new day with joy, abundance, and good fortune awaits you. And you are sovereign of the seen and the unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the Spirit's light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become legendary. So they will be your mantras for the month. So look around for pictures or frogs, frogs around the back garden. They're going to be your little signs from Spirit. And we're also going to ask for an angel number so that you can look out for those repeat numbers, the synchronicities. Can we please have a number for Capricorn, for the beautiful Capricorn, for the month of June? And Capricorn, you can even write down on a journal, write down in a journal, on a journal, how you want to perceive yourself, or all of your beautiful traits, all of the things that are so unique and wonderful and special about you. Because sometimes we don't even stop to think, do we, And that can be really helpful. Oh, lovely. So you have 555. So look out for the repeat fives. It says change. You are going to up level. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle greater things in your life for the highest good. This is what you've been looking for. Push through it. There is a reward waiting at the finish line. And that's what I'm thinking is, if there's any obstacles along this path, which there always are, whenever we can be on our soul's path, the best thing in the world, and there's still going to be some obstacles, just push past them. Know that they'll be easily surmountable for you for the month. And look out for 555. Okay, now Capricorn, I'm going to call your reading being on your soul's purpose, and a new start is coming. That's your reading for the month of July. Oh, sorry, it's not July. That is your reading for the month of June. I'm sending you all of my love and light and blessings. Subscribe to my channel to never miss a reading. And I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.